Hi, I'm Father Craig from St. Peter's by the Sea in Narragansett, Rhode Island. And I am standing here on Indian Rock to talk to you today about what God is like. In the Episcopal Church, when we talk about what God is like, we now talk about God as being an energy, that energy that we call divine love. In the Gospels, Jesus tells us that God is like a father who, after his son has taken a third of his estate and gone off far away and squandered it on loose living, after he has realized what he has given up and decides to go back to his father's home and ask his father to allow him to work for him as a hired hand, discovers even before he is able to say, "I'm sorry," his father runs to him and embraces him and once again restores him as his own child. Jesus then goes a step further, and on Good Friday demonstrates what God's love for us is like. God's love for us, Jesus shows us, is about forgiveness, and always the willingness to forgive us no matter what we do to him. So even after being betrayed, condemned, tortured, and hung on a cross to die, Jesus doesn't turn around and ask the good Father to show us his wrath and punish us, but surprises us by saying, "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do." And then 3 days later, actually shows us how powerful God's love truly is, when he comes back to earth in resurrected form, showing us that God's love can conquer and destroy any form of darkness, any form of evil, anything that the devil can throw our way to bind us down to the limitations of death. Easter Sunday, we as Christians gather together to celebrate Christ overcoming the forces of evil and freeing us from the bonds of sin. But more importantly, the fact that Jesus' love for us is greater than anything we can throw at him. So I invite you this Easter to come home to us, come home to God, to his loving and forgiving embrace, and celebrate the joy of a love that cannot be conquered by darkness itself. Let us join and celebrate the words of St. John, who said, "The light of love has entered into the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it."